I was from Kalamazoo, Meredith from Saginaw. We met in a record store, Boogie Records, a long time ago. We moved up here in 1982.
Yep, 82.
Yeah, 82. We just did it. We were young, and we didn't have any big connections, and we didn't have any jobs up here or anything. We just did it. We just moved up, and we never regretted it. We always loved it. So, you know, I figured as an artist, I'm not going to make much money. I might as well live someplace where it's beautiful. Since we're on a peninsula, it's really kind of, you have to really try to get out of this state, you know. You got to go quite a ways. So most of my work is all Michigan type stuff, and it's pretty simple landscape work. A lot of it has to do with camping. A lot of it has to do with buildings and nature. You know, as we camp, we collect those photographs, which, you know, we use as source material throughout the year. So shoot a lot of photos, and we work that way.
Well, when we're camping, we'll sit there a while and go, oh, let's go explore. So we hop in the car and we drive around, and we look for, I especially look for old trailers, and I kind of feel sorry for them because they're, you know, at one time somebody lived in them. Now they're just sitting there and they're getting destroyed year after year. So I have luckily done a lot of the trailers that I've liked and went back, and the windows were broken, or it's just, you know, the water's gotten in and they're just falling apart, and it's so sad. But that's basically, we just drive around and look for stuff that we haven't seen yet. This is just a piece of linoleum. It's made out of cork and linseed oil, so it's not finished like your old linoleum floors. It's not hard, it remains soft. I draw on them with a color pencil, a black color pencil, and then I just carve them out. And so this one has been carved and printed, so that's why the difference. Ink has been rolled over it and then printed and then wiped off, and the ink kind of stains the linoleum. When it comes off the press, this is what it looks like. When it's colored in, I use watercolors. This is what it looks like.
We work in the same media somewhat. Like I do some printmaking and Meredith does some painting, but we really don't work anything alike, and we choose different subject matter. We work together, but we don't coordinate on too many things. One of the things I've done over the years is figurines, toy soldiers. When my dad turned 80, he gave me his collection of toy soldiers, and there was a ton of them. So I thought, well, I guess I'm supposed to paint these things, you know. So that's what I've been doing. But a lot of them are toy soldiers, but they're not all toy soldiers. A lot of them are just different types of figurines from different time periods, but most of them are older. But I have a connection to them all somehow. There's bad things about having two artists in the family, and that's mostly about making money. But it's a tremendous advantage to have two trained artists, because you kind of tend to lose your objectivity when you're working, and to have a trained artist critique your work is a tremendous help. You know, it really is. So yeah, we do that a lot. We ask for each other's advice quite a bit.
When I met Steve, his colors were not good at all. He had a really hard time right out of the tube. They, oh, Steve. So I've helped him on color a lot, and he helps me on placement or
drawing.
Yeah, sometimes
perspective.
Yeah. So it really does help. And you know, you're doing something and it doesn't look right, you don't know why. Well, there's another person to tell you why, and they're not going to lie.
Well, sometimes there's a glaring error, and you just don't see it because you're the one that's making it. But somebody else can immediately see it, and sometimes that's really annoying. But it helps because you have a second set of eyes that's objective. They haven't created it, and so they can look at it objectively and say, you know, boy, that's bad, or you know, whatever. Favorite thing about living here? Everything. I mean, I like everything. The only thing I don't like is this last 2 months, February and March. You know, it kind of drags on, but I love the whole rest of the year here. There's always stuff to do if you like to do outdoor stuff.
you go to the grocery store and they help you out, they joke with you. I mean, it's just, they say hello. They don't have to do that, but they do. I just really like it up here. I like the people I've met, and everybody's very supportive.